Okay, so I want to talk about um, dating, but not just any type of dating. Like, I want to talk about online dating and possibly long distance relationships because, of course, they tie into one another. Because, if you meet someone online, more than likely they're going to be in a different location, and if everything works out, it'll end up becoming a long distance relationship. So, I just got finished watching Catfish. That made me so mad. Mad because I just felt like that was just a waste. Everything of that was just a waste. I watched the very last episode, and I think it was the one with Jasmine and Mike. Okay. Um, I don't know what to say about that. I mean, I think that should have been. I think that should have been known that something was not right the whole time. Like, there's just no way that you can go 2 years with dating someone online or getting to know someone online and you only talk to them twice. Like, you can only text them. Like, I think for period, whether it's online dating or if you meet them at the club or if you meet them at Walmart, you meet them at church, if you can only text the man and you can't call him, that should let you know right there something's a little bit fishy. Like, it's just not right. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like, what do you got to hide? Why can't you call me? Who's around you? Who do you want, like, not to know that you're on the phone with me? Like, that just right there just doesn't seem right. And then vice versa goes for the same thing. Like, I know me, like, I've been in a predicament where I've dated multiple people at once and I was with one and I didn't want the, it's just common sense. Like, if I can only text you, no. If I can call you, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it just comes to the point of people will put you in their lives. You shouldn't have to put yourself in people's lives. You know what I mean? So, just point blank clear, if I can't call you, that's just already like a waste of my time. You know what I mean? So, I feel like that should have been known that was a bad thing from the get-go, And also another thing, that girl would have got her butt whipped. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to curse, but she would have got her ass dragged. I'm sorry. Like, she would have got her ass dragged for that. Like, that was some BS. You don't do that to people. On top of that, like, that other girl was just sick in the head, like, to keep it going for 2 years. 2 years is a very long time to be pulling a prank on someone. You know what I mean? Like, but anyways. But most importantly, I want to talk about online dating because I've done it before. And I'm currently in a long-distance relationship because of online dating. I don't think there's anything wrong with online dating at all. I think it's pretty much, I actually think it's good. Because if you think about it, when you date someone online, like, you get to, yeah, you see that person's picture, but you're not able to spend time with them physically. So that takes out any types of, trying to be, I'm just gonna be real and say it. Any type of sexual temptations, you know what I mean? Like, you won't be, it ensures that the person is trying to get to know you and not just get into your pants, if you get what I'm saying. Because if someone takes the time to meet girls online and then, like, have sex with them, I mean, as if you're the distance. Like, if there's a very far distance. Like, if you live in California and you're talking to someone who lives in Georgia, okay. If that person takes that much time just to get into your pants, like, that's just, like, it's crazy. But for the most part, it's just like when you're dating someone online, you got to get to know them. So you're going to be communicating a lot with them. You're going to be on the phone with them a lot. You're going to be emailing, texting. You're going to be doing a lot of that because you need to make up for not being able to physically be able to touch that person or to be able to see that person, be face to face with them. So that helps you build a lot of communication, which I think is the number one thing that any relationship needs. I mean, varies the type of relationship, like the relationship with your mom, the relationship with your boss at work, relationship with your sister, your brother, your friend, your boyfriend, your wife, your children. Communication is just 100% the most important thing. So I think with online dating, you get to do a lot of communicating. So that's the one thing that I like the most, because the gentleman that I'm dating right now, we met online, and actually he found me online, and I was a little scared to do it just because of the simple fact that it's like you do have to worry about someone lying. But at the same time, if I meet a dude out at the club or if I meet a dude out at Walmart, I gotta worry about the same thing as he lying. So it's just the magnitude of the lie, you know what I mean? Is versus, are you lying about having a girl, or are you lying about who you are and what you look like? Either way, it's a lie. So it's just like, but me and the gentleman that I am currently dating, and which made me feel a lot better about the situation, was a month and a half went by of communicating back and forth before he booked a flight and came see me. And, you know, but before that, like, there was other things that let me know that I want to continue on, because I ain't got no time to waste. I'm sorry. Like, after 2 weeks, I'm like, can you go buy a webcam? Can we Skype each other? Because I want to make sure that, you know, he was the person I was dealing with. But not only on top of that, I would ask for him to text me pictures of him. And I preferred pictures that were not on his Facebook already. And I would do the same for him to ensure that I'm who I am and that he is who he said he was. Because think about it. If you have someone to text you a picture and it's the same picture on their Facebook profile and they can't provide you with a picture that's not on their Facebook, come on, people, don't be stupid. You know, it's just common sense. So, you know, there's ways for you to wing out, like just like how the guy on Catfish did some research. You need to do that own research yourself whenever you're dating someone online. And I did exactly that. I Googled him. And baby, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. But yes, I Googled you. I looked up your name. But I looked at everything on his Facebook. Like, I looked at his likes. I looked at his friends. I looked to see who he was tagged. And, you know, I did research just to, you know, about him before I even considered. And this was like within like the first couple of days before I made sure that this is something that I want to put time into, because a lot of time is put into online relationships / long distance. So, like I said, we Skype, talk, text, Facebook, pictures, swapping, all of that for about a month and a half. And then he finally, you know, we met up. And so now I'm in a long distance relationship. So, but a long distance relationship, that will have to be a different video because that takes time. You know, that's going to be a lot of something that I want to talk about because I want to vent about some things, and also just give any type of information or advice that I can give anyone who's in the process of considering it or who's going through it. So that way I can, you know, share my story and my experience, because, you know, it could be a good thing. So, but most importantly, if you're gonna meet someone online, take advantage of what's offerable. Skype. Skype. Don't just email and text. Talk on the phone. Skype. Have pictures text to you and make sure they're different pictures, but Skype.